So during school and during recess, there are two friends, two students who goes to the playground to play football. And while they're playing football, one of them accidentally breaks the window, and suddenly a teacher comes and asks who broke the window. And that's when the students start facing a dilemma in which they have to decide either to cooperate or defect.
If both of the friends decide to cooperate, meaning they both keep shut on who broke the window, then they both are going to get detention for one lunchtime. That is because the teacher, she isn't sure if it was one of the two friends who broke the window. At the moment, she sort of just has a tiny doubt, and she is giving them the detention because they're just present at the location of the broken window. In total, this means that the friends have detention for two lunch times. Now, let's give names to the people. Let's say it's friend 1 and friend 2. And now let's say friend 1 defects on friend 2. Friend 2 will get suspended because now the teacher knows that was friend 2 who broke the window. The same will happen if friend 2 defects on friend 1 because then the teacher knows it was friend 1 who broke it. And in total, if either of them defects, then the total punishment will be suspension. Before, when both friends cooperated, the teacher gave them detention for only one lunchtime because she thought she had this tiny doubt that it was one of them. But if both of the friends decide to defect, then they're gonna get detention for 3 lunchtimes each. That's because unlike before when the teacher had a doubt on them, she now knows for certain that it was one of the two friends. Except she's not exactly sure who did it because it was both of the friends who defected. In short, the two friends are exactly in the same position, except now they have a worse of punishment than if they had cooperated. In most scenarios, the end result will be that both parties defect. That is because it's in human nature to go for the individual benefits. For example, if friend 1 knows that friend 2 will cooperate, then it's better for friend 1 to defect on him, because then he gets to go free. And going free is always better than having detention for one lunchtime. Likewise, if friend 2 knows that friend 1 will defect, it's better for friend 2 to defect as well, because it's better to have detention for 3 lunchtimes than to get suspended. Cooperating is the most ideal situation. However, most of the times we're just gonna all go in the situation where both parties choose to defect, which is a situation that we don't want to go in. But because of human nature, this is exactly what happens. In the case of the two friends, if both choose to defect, then they're both not gonna be friends anymore, most likely, because it just shows that neither of the friends are actually loyal to each other. That's the same's gonna happen if one of the friends defects on the other, because that just shows that the friend who defected is not a true. It is in human nature to defect, and this is the reason why there are many problems in the world right now. We can solve all these problems only if we get a change in mentality.